What's happening, man? What's going down YouTube? Peoples, apes, pure hustle. One more time for the night. I was talking to some peeps, man. You know, going over AMC, we going over ape, and conversation kind of came up on the OG shares and stuff like that, right? And theory behind that. So, and I just kind of got a question. And this is for all the YouTubers who have had or still have OG shares. Now, when I'm talking about OG shares of AMC, I'm talking about people that bought in like early January, you know, through March type scenario. You feel me? That bought up a bunch of this shit early on in 2021 before this shit really started cracking off. Right? So the theory behind the OG shares is, of course, is that shorts need to cover, for one. And the shorts need the OG shares, right? Now, we know the whole theory with the naked shorting and the synthetics and all that other bullshit, whatever you want to call it. But the theory behind the OG shares have been based on the fact that they need to cover, but they also need those shares, right? So my thing is, the question that I have is to the YouTubers, right? I mean, if that is the case, this is to the YouTubers who agree, who have OG shares, but also agree to the stock split. And my question is, if you have OG shares, right? Shorts need to cover, right? They need our shares, right? They need the OG shares especially. Right? But you guys are agreeing to a split. So you're going to lose 90% of that. So all the OG shares that we so desperately have and are clutching, right? Diamond handing these OG apes, right? But you're agreeing to a stock split, which is going to take 90% of all of those OG apes that you just been holding on for dear life for 2 years, because that's what the hedge funds need. My question is, why would you agree to a stock split to remove 90% of something that you know that the opposition, the other team that we're going against, needs it? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. You feel me? Like, I'm not understanding the logic behind that. Something, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're holding something, just like fucking Phil for real says, bruh, we're holding our bricks. We got our bricks. Y'all need our bricks. We gonna you know, set these bricks to a high amount. Y'all gotta pay for these bricks. Okay, but this split is taking 90% of your bricks away. So do they really need them at the end of the day? I don't know. I'm just asking. Like, for real. I'm not bashing nobody. I'm just asking the question because it just doesn't make sense to me. Because for a long time, a lot of YouTubers have pumped that knowledge on that theory of being like, yeah, we're not selling and they need these shares and all this other stuff and everything else will be exposed and the naked shorting and the synthetics and all this other shit. Okay, I get that. But the end result was they needed our shares and they had to cover it. So is that not the theory anymore? Is that not the whole basis of, or part of the buy and hold strategy, was because of the fact that we had something that they needed? So if you do a reverse stock split and they take 90% of what it is that they needed, that we have, and we're just taking it away and then poof, it's gone. I mean, wouldn't that make it easier for them? They don't need it anymore, right? Because, I mean, either they magically get it somehow or it just disappears completely and they still win because they don't need it. I don't know. I'm not telling you it's right information or what it is that I'm saying is correct. I'm just having a question because that's what's been pertaining as a conversation this entire time. So it just kind of, you know, like I had this conversation and I thought about it and I'm just kind of like, bruh, how does that make any fucking sense? Like, if you have OG shares, bro, you ain't never fucking sold them and you have them and the hedge funds need them, why are you okay with a stock split taking 90% of something that's so valuable? I don't know. So maybe anybody who finds this video, y'all can kind of fill me in on the logic behind that shit. I don't want to hear no fucking this and that of, you know, other theories of why the reverse stock split needs to happen and all this other bullshit. I don't want to hear that. My question is, if you're a YouTuber or you're a person who has fucking OG shares, right? And you are aware of the theory behind that shit and you have OG shares and you're a person who has OG shares and you're okay with the reverse stock split, my question is why? And does that make any sense to you? I don't know. So maybe somebody can you know, enlighten me. And I'm okay, you know, with being wrong. Maybe there's something I don't fucking know, but in my head that don't make no sense. So y'all get back at me and let me know.